me, you two. Do you expect Monica to come back for the late rounds by any chance?
I don't know, Diane. I'm sorry.
Oh, because one of her patients has been asking for... Actually, I think it's sort of a case of a kind of hand-holding session.
Well, I'll certainly tell her if I see her.
Thank you.
Now, I know how you felt when Rick moved out.
Are you sure you're ready to come back to work?
I've got to.
Well, being busy does help.
It better help because staying in the house is impossible now that Monica's moved out and taken the baby.
Coming.
Excuse me, madam. I'm looking for the woman I love.
Crazy? What are you doing here?
Well, right now, I'm waiting for an invitation in.
You don't need an invitation.
I don't?
No.
Thank you. I remember that.
Yeah.
Right.
Wonderful now that you're here. This is a pleasant surprise.
Well, don't get too used to it being a surprise, because this happens to be right on a beeline toward my place, and every night I'm going to stop by here. It's going to be a daily routine.
Evan. Tell me something. Did you come all the way over here just to do that sort of thing?
Oh, yes, I did. And to see my son. He's not sleeping, is he?
No, he's having a bath.
Good. I'll get to see him.
Well, Rick, the nurse will bring him down when he's finished.
Yeah, I can't wait that long.
Hey.
What?
Hold me. Just for a couple more minutes. Please?
You're not jealous of our son, are you?
Yep.
Oh.
I am. I want to make sure that you come over to see both of us, not just him.
You know the answer to that question.
I love it when you hold me.
Waited a long time for this. When are you filing?
As soon as Howard gets all the paperwork done.
Still can't quite get over this miracle with Alan, huh?
It isn't a miracle, Rick. Listen, you were the one who got the confession from the longshoreman about blackmailing him with the gun.
Yeah, but it seems like it has to be a lot more than that.
Come on, just face the fact that Alan has realized it's just a matter of time. Anyway, what difference does it make? We get the divorce. And listen, since it's uncontested, I was thinking about going to Montgomery, Alabama. It only takes 3 days there.
3 days?
Mm-hmm.
No, Monica, no. Look, I just don't like the sound of that. I want a divorce that is legal and acceptable. No, don't like the sound of it at all.
Well, but you want it as soon as possible.
Look, we have to think of our son as well right now. Look, I don't want any more court actions. No, I've had it, period. That's it. You'll stay here in Port Charles and get a divorce here.
It's going to take a long time, Rick.
Leslie filed. It did not take her a long time.
Okay, I'll look into it. But I want to be a bride. I mean, I don't know why kids like Jennifer Smith have to corner the market on the excitement of a wedding.
Oh, listen, it's so nice to be needed. So, how is our patient load?
Mrs. McDonald is due. She's gonna be so glad to see you.
Her sciatica again, is it?
Everything. Now she's coming in here twice a week.
I shall go and hold her hand.
And we've had an absolute rash lately of kids of all shapes and sizes with roller skating injuries.
Well, every new craze certainly keeps us busy, doesn't it?
Alan, I hope you know that if there's anything at all that I can do to help you, even if it's just sitting and talking, I'm available.
The last thing I think that you need, Leslie, are my sad songs.
Oh, but you forget I know those songs. And I know how painful this is for you right now, no matter how you may feel about Monica. When Rick moved out, Alan, I just purely wanted to die.
And now you're divorced. And Monica and I will be very soon.
I think you know that you and I were fighting losing battles.
Yes. Monica and I have come from such different worlds. It's hard to make a marriage like that work when people come from such different backgrounds. And fate has a way of reminding you what bad judgment you have.
Hasn't it, though?
I think we better go to work.
Yes, we should.
Second floor, Dinah Taylor.
Diana, this is Steve.
Don't ever do this to me again.
Do what?
Give me an ultimatum.
About what, Rick?
How about getting a divorce in Alabama in 3 days? That's what about.
Listen, I mean, can't a girl be impatient and want to be your wife?
Monica, there are no longer 2 people involved. There are 3. There is our son, and I want to protect him from as much gossip as I possibly can.
Sounds very square.
Square. Because I happen to love you.
You never worried about my reputation before?
I always knew that you could take care of yourself.
So the baby makes all the difference, right?
Our son, it means a great deal to me that he will be able to grow up in this city with his head held high.
Even though his name is Alan Quartermain Jr.
One day I will legally change that.
I hope you can.
Look, in the meantime, I don't want you going to Alabama. You're not going to get a 3-day divorce. You're going to stay here in Port Charles, and you're going to get a very legal, respectable divorce. Period.
Do you know what I think?
What?
I think you are actually angry that I love you so much, that I want you so desperately.
Monica, I am just as eager as you are. But I want to see to it that things are done right. I don't want any problems for our son. I don't want him added to the list of people that we have partially destroyed on the way to being together. Or any of our future children. I don't want them hurt either.
Okay. That's the way you feel about it.
Are you keeping something from me?
What do you mean?
Alan is what I mean. This uncontested divorce. Are you afraid that if you wait too long, he may change his mind?
No, of course not, Rick.
I look at you sometimes and it reminds me of your childhood. I know just how hard you had to fight when you were growing up. How you fought. No matter what you had to go through, you were going to get everything you wanted. You had your back up against the wall. I know that. Monica, you'll have everything you've ever wanted. Just don't push it.
I wake up at night sometimes and I'm afraid, Rick,
Of Alan.
of loving you too much, of wanting you too much. Do you know what it's like for me, Rick? If I can't have you, I'd rather be dead.
Don't ever say that.
Just hold me. Oh, hold me. Tell me you love me. Tell me you need me. Not just our son. Tell me you want me more than anything in the whole world.
Monica, if we don't stop this, I'm not going to get upstairs to see my son.
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, but I may be going somewhere, and very soon.
Why, where?
I have night rounds. We're very short-staffed. It's Luke Spencer's wedding. It means I'm...
And you can just
Good.
call the hospital. Or I happen to know you have your beeper on anyway.
You know every angle, don't you?
It helps being in the same profession.
You're not going anywhere, right?
No, of course not.
No plans. You're going to be right here. Good. Because when I come back, then I'll be able to see you after see my son.
Rick,
What?
I don't think I told you in the last hour that I love you, you know.
Yes, you have, Monica. You've told me several dozen times. But if I don't get upstairs to see my son now, he'll be finished with his bath.
He's going to have lots of other baths, you know.
Yeah, but that's one thing I've missed. That's, as a father, I should be able to enjoy that. You've told me how many times you've seen him, how you enjoyed watching him splash in the water. I haven't seen that. You all right?
I did say that, didn't I?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Rick,
Yes.
don't start right into being a father right away. Look, I know this probably sounds ridiculous, but you talked about appearances. Well, appearance about the baby, you know, and the nurse and everything.
You're serious, aren't you?
Well, yes, I'm serious. I mean, I haven't really discussed the whole thing with the nurse. It just might be very awkward, Rick, that's all.
When exactly do you plan on telling her?
Well, I'll tell her when I file for divorce, or maybe even sooner, I don't know. But listen, anyway, I think you're right. I think you should go back to the hospital and do your rounds.
Well, you win.
Second floor, Diana Taylor.
Hi, Diana, this is Rick Weber. I understand you're trying to reach me.
Oh, Rick, yes. Leslie's been trying to reach you. Hold on.
Thank you.
Rick.
Yes?
Hi.
Hi, what's wrong?
Well, I'm really sorry to disturb you like this, but I'm up to my ears here with the clinic and everything, and I don't really know what to do. There has been an accident on the boat where Luke was getting married. Rick, it's Scotty. He had a fight with Luke. Steve called and said that Luke was knocked overboard, and they haven't found him.
Scotty, look, just try to relax. Has an ambulance gone out to the scene?
Yes, and Steve said the harbor patrol was on its way, but I can't get any more information.
What about Scotty?
I don't know anything.
You haven't heard from Laura?
Well, I was over there this morning, and she and Scotty had a huge fight, but I haven't heard a word from her since then, and I haven't been able to find her.
Well, if everyone's been called, there's nothing more we can do. I'll be right over.
Rick, I just...
Look, Leslie, don't borrow trouble, okay? Just stay calm. I'll be right there. Luke Spencer and Scotty had a fight on Frank Smith's boat. Luke went overboard. May have drowned.
Didn't you hear anything at all? Of course.
Leslie.
Rick,
Hello, Leslie.
I'm glad you're here.
Any news?
Well, they've got divers looking, but they still haven't found Luke.
Oh, no.
And from what Steve said, Scotty is really pretty shaken up. And I'm a little worried about Laura.
Oh,
Look, Rick, I'll take your rounds for you.
thank you. Let's go over to the lounge.
When did they redo the lounge?
Oh, they did that this morning. Looks pretty, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Do I have any messages?
Yes, matter of fact, you do. You do.
Thank you.
I don't know, do you?
Leslie, excuse me.
Yeah.
Steve's on the phone. He'd like to speak to you.
Oh, he said he'd call me about Laura.
Dr. Cochran, call the lab on 2. Dr. Cochran, call the lab on 2.
Yes, Steve.
Oh, Leslie, I checked with most of the guests on the yacht. No one's seen Laura.
Well, thank you. Then, she must be at home.
Speaking of home, I thought you might want to know that Lee and Gail have taken Scotty to his apartment to shower and change.
And what about Luke?
Everyone's about given hope on him. He's presumed to be dead by now.
Well, you tell Bobby our prayers are with her.
I will.
They haven't found him.
Are you all right?
Not really, no.
Alan.
Hello? Have you heard any more news, Leslie?
If you mean regarding Luke, no, nothing's... I haven't heard a thing.
Everything's been covered in the clinic. I'll be happy to go on covering for you if you like.
Well, that'd be nice if you would, Alan.
Monica, can you be on call for me?
Of course I can.
Thank you. Look, get your things. I'll drive you to the house.
Rick, that's really not necessary.
I am going to do it. Get your things.
Excuse me, Alan.
I don't really mind covering. I came in late anyway.
Alan, Rick's think you'd be back at work so soon.
There's nothing to keep me at home, is there?
Monica, there's
Yeah.
a call for you. It's Dr. Cunningham.
Would you tell him I'll just go right to his office?
Certainly. She'll be right at your...
Look, I'll take care of things for you, Rick. But do me a favor and call me if you hear any word about Scotty or Luke.
Of course I will.
Okay.
Shall we? Amazing how civilized I can be, isn't it?